Alright, I'm going to try to walk you through the various areas of damage that we saw last week to the best of my ability, and see if I can't point it out. What we saw while we were there is likely 3 different points of water intrusion. The first point was the biggest point, the biggest source of damage was the deck on the second level, which caused the damage in the bathroom here. And here is that there. So what we saw was evidence of failing flashing, more than likely along that where the deck meets the wall there, and we can see where repairs have already been affected on that wall, but obviously the marble has not been replaced. But what we didn't see is enough evidence to say that the other leak that was pointed out up in the attic we're about to go see, we didn't see any evidence that that water traveled from that leak up there down to do the damage, which is actually below this room. The major part of the damage is down in the museum portion. So we didn't see any evidence of this leak here having run all the way down and done all the damage, caused all the damage that we ended up seeing. So here I'm going to switch up to the oh, here we go, come back. So this is the Xactimate rendering. What we're seeing is a problem here right below the HVAC unit. HVAC units sit on top of this flat portion of roof, the parapet wall, and what we're seeing is there's an issue right where there's kind of a chimney or an access point, and the roof meets the parapet wall right here. So I'm about to show you what that looked like when we had the drone on it. We can see a little hole here where I think this is some fascia. It's definitely not flashing. So the parapet flashing is flashed, but where the fascia meets the roof, it's almost like this parapet wall needs to be about 12 inches higher. So you avoid this awkwardness where there should be some step flashing and some parapet wall flashing to prevent, looks like deterioration of stucco here. Unfortunately, it took me a couple hours of looking through video to realize what I was seeing there, but it was pretty evident once we saw it that's the cause of the damage in the attic, but more than likely not the cause of the damage anywhere else. Let's keep going the tour here. So we're going to go down into the majority of the damage that we saw in this space was the roof. Hopefully we didn't get any of these cabinets wet. It didn't seem to be that they were wet, but I didn't want to be the one taking down all this containment, trying to investigate that fully. All materials seemed to be dry at the time of our inspection, which was good. So this section here, this section of damage here, I would guess comes from failed flashing at the front deck area. And the front deck area here more than likely has the same, we got it down here, probably the same flashing issues that the back deck does. So that's my guess where that damage is coming from, although that damage seems to be forward in the room a little bit further and back off that wall, but water has a tendency to follow joists in funny patterns. It was also mentioned while we were there, this window on this back side is leaking. We did not diagnose the problem with that. My suspicion is we fixed the deck problems, fixed the flashing problems. We're going to eliminate any further leaking of that. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it playing out. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me see if there's anything else I didn't show you. Nope, I don't think there is. So, yeah. Get back with me. We'll see you. Oh, how do I end the recording?